Make sure it's going to the right place. Looks green over there. There it is there. 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 There we go.
Boom.
I think we're live.
Alright, YouTube.
Yep.
There we
There's
go.
YouTube and Twitch and yeah, everybody's live. Alright, great. Let's hit record. Are you ready? You're starting, right?
Get that last cough.
Yeah, that's already live, but it's fine. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, welcome everybody to Heat Gaming. I am your host, Senji.
And I am your host, Tricky Dicky. Today we're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. Even though I'm a fan of Brawl more than Melee. Not like most people, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and unlike him, I'm definitely a Melee player. This is my scene.
So, are we going to play with bots, or are we just going to play against each other?
And let's put some bots, just to kind of warm up a tiny bit.
Yeah, might as well.
Should we keep them at 3 or bring them down a little lower?
Let's go to like 2. I can't.
2?
Yeah, no.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm pretty bad still. So, I'm going with Kirby because that's my main. I don't know how to play anybody else.
Oh man, I'm a Marth player for sure. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Are we going to random?
That's random.
All right,
fine.
sick. Let's do it. Big I don't even remember this one.
Oh, FC
Oh, never mind.
releases the
Never mind.
racing, yeah.
Good lord. How many F-Zero levels are there?
It's
It's like 3?
I think, yeah.
Good
3.
lord. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I miss
This
Melee.
is... You like this much?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can tell there's a difference. I just don't... I wouldn't say it's better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
I mean, if you're used to Brawl, you're definitely used to like the more friendly based game, you know.
Yeah, this is definitely... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, technical, I guess?
Yeah,
It's more difficult for sure.
it definitely has a bigger fan base for sure.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You don't think Melee or Brawl is more widely accepted?
No, not at all. I mean, definitely when you look at tournaments, they use Melee for the professional tournaments because.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but that's professionals. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true.
Would you say, like, general public wise, that everybody likes this one better?
Public wise, yeah, I would definitely say Brawl would probably take that win.
Okay, yeah, that's what I would say too, because I feel like, me personally, I'm definitely not a pro player, but I think I still like Brawl a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I don't know, this one seems I don't want to say too hard and sound like I'm terrible at video games, but it's definitely more difficult. Like I said, it's more technical.
Yeah, it feels like you gotta try just a tiny bit more just to get those hits.
Yeah, you definitely have to kind of know what you're doing. I feel like you can kind of put anybody into Brawl and they'll have a good time. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah.
if somebody had never played this game and came into a group of friends that like play it all the time, that'd be the most terrifying thing I can even imagine, you know?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like
Yeah.
that's like this is fast-paced and scary for me, and I played a lot of Brawl, you know?
Oh yeah, especially
Um,
like here, like
I mean,
where
I'm-
I kind of have a little bit of experience with it, where you trying to do wave dance, dash dance, L cancel,
yeah,
edge
see,
guarding.
I don't even know what I think I know what edge guarding is. That's about it. Like that's I couldn't imagine like an experienced person playing with like a brand new person.
Yeah.
That's got to be the
Oh
Jesus.
man, worst way to die.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. But that would just be terrifying. I feel like it's not user friendly.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I mean they made a great game for the competitive scene, but as far as like regular like casual Nintendo players go, this game is scary.
It can be.
Honestly, like this is intense. So it's just
And I think they almost perfected it. I would say not necessarily perfected, but made it better with the Wii U version. I personally never even bought myself a Wii U, but the Wii U
Yeah,
Smash,
me
I heard
neither.
it was very balanced. I heard there was still a little bit of competitive feel, but it was definitely really friendly.
really.
And especially with the 8-player mode, you
Oh,
can get up to 8 controllers.
no
up
way,
there.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that at all. I didn't see. I've never even like seen a Wii U before, like in person. Like I know what they look like, obviously, but like I've never played one or seen one being played.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that the Wii U version of Smash was just like a port of Brawl. I thought they basically just took Brawl, but then made it for Wii U and like, wasn't it on like the 3DS or something? Like,
Yeah,
wasn't
they
that the
made
big?
it 3DS.
That was like the big shtick was like, you can play on the
Yeah, 'cause,
DS
like,
and the
I
Wii
heard-
U
yeah,
together.
I think if you have the version of Smash in the DS, you can actually use a DS as a controller.
On the Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, you can actually connect your DS using that,
Huh.
and it was a big deal.
That sounds really wild.
Not only
honestly.
that, but I mean, you can play online, and that can take your skill to a different level. I mean, if you start really practicing quite a bit.
That was like the first time this was online too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember playing Brawl ever online. That wasn't a thing.
No,
Huh. I wonder how that was.
that's past our time.
These are on. I feel like I almost feel bad that the Wii U did so bad
Yeah.
because that sounds really cool, and I had no idea about any of those things. I didn't know that the new version of Smash had all those new features because I was like, I'm not getting a Wii U. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It's been neglected.
You know?
It was definitely put off to the side.
Yeah, nobody, like, I don't know. It just didn't sell. Like, they didn't sell it to us. I never wanted one.
Me neither.
Like, I was a fairly big Nintendo fanboy, but, like, I don't know. The Wii U was just kind of meh.
Yeah.
I think the Wii was so underwhelming that we were just like, I don't want another one of these.
Yeah.
You know? Make something new. I mean, I have a Switch, and the Switch is great.
Oh, yeah, I
you
love
know,
my Switch,
because it's new. But you know, I think the Wii U is just like, why would you even make this? This makes no sense. It's the same thing with like a touchscreen or something. Like,
yeah, like a big gamepad.
It was very weird. I don't think they marketed it well. Like, at least me personally, I didn't understand, and I didn't care to understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I didn't understand what was the big deal, and it wasn't interesting enough to me to, like, learn. I didn't want to, like, check it out and figure it out myself.
Yeah. No,
So.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things, I suppose.
Yeah, but the Switch, they definitely did it right. That was perfect timing and definitely new.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I agree. I think it's a new enough idea to make it interesting, but it still has a lot of like old feel to feel familiar.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know? Like it's honestly a really good blend of like a console and a handheld. Like they don't need to make two different things anymore.
Nah.
You know?
Yeah, you don't need to buy a DS and a Wii.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to have fun.
Exactly. Like the Switch does both really well, like surprisingly well. Oh, good lord.
Oh man, they're cheering for you now.
Yeah. I'm getting the hang of this. I mean, you're still winning. I don't know why they're cheering for me. You know what? Back to this game that we're playing right now. I feel like, you know, I mean, this is kind of far fetched, but this came out. This was on GameCube, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the GameCube controllers were really tough, and then the Wii controllers, like the Wiimotes, were not tough.
Oh no, you can break those things easy.
Yeah.
By just dropping them on the floor.
Well, yeah, and I think that's reflected in how they made the Smash game almost. Like playing this right now, we're like crazy mashing buttons and being really rough with the controllers.
Yeah.
Imagine being like this with a Wiimote.
Oh yeah.
You'd break that shit.
Oh yeah, it'd be done for sure.
I think they made, I mean, maybe it's not intentional, but they made Brawl easier so that people were less hard on their Wiimotes than they were with their GameCube controllers. You know what I mean? I think that might be. I don't know if that's intentional, but that kind of makes sense to me, you know?
You definitely put a good case there.
All right, let's see.
Right.
Zelda and Yoshi, I'm cool with that.
I'm down with that.
It's honestly like they're just a distraction and they end up fighting each other anyway, so
Yeah.
it's fine. We can do it. It's fine.
There's an extra step to victory.
We'll just leave it. It's cool. Still random?
Yeah, let's go random.
All right, sick.
No, but how do you feel about the Smash for the Switch?
I am excited. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's excited.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people are kind of worried because kind of like you liked this more than you liked Brawl.
Uh-huh.
And then like I said, I didn't know about all those new features because everything I heard about the Wii U version was that it was just like a crappy port version of the one we already had. Like it wasn't a new game.
Yeah.
Like that's all I ever heard from everybody.
Really?
Yeah, like that's what I heard online. I mean, I never knew because I never had it,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard that it was just like a crappy port, and then it wasn't like a new game at all. So I think some people are worried about that.
Yeah, I could see people actually
But
being skeptical about buying it.
yeah, but I don't. I mean, I personally am not worried about it. I think it's going to be a new game first of all, and then I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be radically different in some ways and still familiar in some ways. Kind of like what I said with the Switch in general.
Yeah.
I feel like they're figuring that stuff out and they're really successful right now. And I don't know. I mean, I kind of just have faith that they're not going to fuck up Smash Bros. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like
I don't think they will.
Like, I know they have a lot of franchises, obviously, but they have to know how much of a crowd favorite this is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like,
This is a go-to game.
they have to do this one well, especially with the last two not being the favorite. Like, when did you say this one came out? Melee? When did it come out?
I believe 2001.
So you have to think like they've released two other versions since then, and the 2001 Melee is still the most popular.
Oh, yeah.
They have to be thinking of that and being like, we're not doing something right, you know?
Yeah, there's something.
So I think they've been working on it for a really long time, and I think it's going to be impressive. That's what I think. I personally have faith.
I have high expectations for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
Wii U had a huge character
Damn it.
like selection. I think they had over 50 or almost 50 different characters you can play as.
In the Wii U version?
Yeah, it's
oh
ridiculous.
Wow, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping that they don't take those away from us and they
Yeah.
just keep adding on.
Yeah, I would hate to like lose somebody. I think that would be kind of a bad move at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see who they add. I am excited to see Inklings in it because I'm a big Splatoon person now. Ever since I got Splatoon 2, I'm a pretty big fan. I don't know how they're gonna fight necessarily.
Yeah, I was
because
wondering
they're
how
a shooter game. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen them do anything else but shoot ink guns essentially.
You think they're gonna be able to turn to squids and kind of like flatten themselves out so you can't really hit them?
That is interesting. I don't know if it would be overpowered though.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody else can really do that. That wouldn't be super fair. Because like if you think of, I mean, you've played Splatoon or no? Or have you just
I
like
played
seen
a
it?
bit. I mean, not crazy enough to be super familiar with it, but enough to be like, okay, I kind of know where they're referencing from.
Yeah. So like, I mean, you know, the concept, like the gameplay. I feel like that would be just crazy unfair. You know,
Yeah.
like the amount of mobility they achieve in that game, I don't think would translate that well. I think they kind of have to dial it in for this when they're in Smash. I really don't know how they're gonna do it, honestly. But I'm excited about it because I like Inklings and I like Splatoon, and I'm just becoming a bigger Nintendo fanboy by the day. I swear to God.
Yeah. Who else would you like to see in the new Switch
Um,
version?
I kind of have some crazy ideas just because of how many games are getting added to the Switch, like third-party games.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like there's Skyrim and like Doom and stuff are all on the Switch now. So I don't know if they're actually gonna do it, but I think it'd be interesting to see like
to see them.
you know, like see like a character from Skyrim or see like Doom guy. You know what I mean?
that'd
Can
be
you
cool.
imagine? I don't know. It kind of wouldn't fit, so I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think it'd be interesting if they branched out a little bit.
I definitely agree.
Because if it wasn't just like obscure Nintendo people, like how many Fire Emblem characters can you put in
Before it's annoying.
before you realize that not that many people played Fire Emblem games? You know,
Yeah.
like maybe the older Nintendo generation, but I've never picked up a Fire Emblem game in my life. I don't know.
I'm a Marth player, not even.
Yeah,
up a
you
version
you
of
just like
Fire
Marth
Emblem.
because of this game. You know, you've never played like the game that he's in.
Nope, I don't even know where he came from before this.
So I feel like they need to branch out a little more. So I don't know. Oh, here's a question. You played Odyssey, right? You played Mario Odyssey?
Oh, for sure, man.
So do you think Cappy will be like a character, or do you think Mario will have Cappy with him? Do you think it'll be like worked
it'd be
in?
better if Mario had Cappy, and you can like toss, and kind of
Yeah,
control Cappy,
but
like in the game.
well, I guess my question is, do you think that they're gonna do that, or do you think it'll be just regular Mario?
They should.
They should put Cappy back in there.
Oh yeah, they should. It'll change the way Mario is like being played right now.
Yeah, I think that's one engine. God damn it, freaking Jigglypuff! I can't believe you right now. I think that's one interesting thing they've done to the Mario franchise right now. Is like, maybe I'm wrong and I haven't played enough Mario games, but I feel like Mario's never had that significant of a sidekick before.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously there are people helping him, but he's been pretty solo. And then in Mario Odyssey, it's such a giant story, and like the entire like gameplay is dependent on the fact that he has this new character with him the whole time.
And you need him to kind of
exactly
win the game at all.
The whole game is about your new powers with your new hat shapeshifter friend, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a significant change to the franchise and to the character that I don't know if we're gonna see Mario without him ever again.
I say Nintendo should definitely take this idea and do it.
Like that's a bold thing to say, but I don't think we're gonna see Mario without Cappy anymore, because like I know he can just get a new hat, but in the beginning it was such a big deal that his hat got shredded and then Cappy became his hat for the rest of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's just like a hat, but it's just felt really significant. I feel like Cappy's here to stay.
It should.
So, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think that they should put it in Smash that way. I think that would...
That'd be a cool little different...
It would.
Mario.
I don't know... So here's a question then with that. I mean, obviously he can have Cappy and throw for like attacks and stuff. Mm-hmm. How do you think captures are going to work? Do you think he should be able to capture, or is that like not even possible?
Nah, that's just too much.
Right? Like
it would almost be like if it was like Kirby trying to suck you up and trying to take your ability. I feel like that would be too much.
Yeah, but like what's even crazier is, I mean, that's not how the captures work. The capture takes over your whole body.
Your whole body, yeah. That would be too OP in my opinion.
Right, that wouldn't make sense, right?
Nah.
So
it'd be cool, but I think too OP, and then everyone would just want to be Mario.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of like where the weird like limitations start. Like where if you're gonna include Cappy. Ooh. God dang, I hate when you play Jigglypuff. That's just a weird thing to think about, though, you know? Is like, if you're going to include Cappy and you're going to include, like, Mario's new move set and just, like, the new gameplay of how Mario acts now.
I would say, like, if...
That's a big part of it, though.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't know how they would incorporate it into Smash. It wouldn't make sense.
I say if they do add Cappy, it should definitely be for him to use as an offensive or defensive move. Like he could use it to block, like let's say like a Fox missile or Mars sword. You can kind of block it a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Or use it to kind of gain distance from your opponents.
So here's an idea, actually. What if... Now this is really crazy, and it would kind of completely change the way Mario plays in this game.
Yeah.
Because Mario is Mario. He has moves, and he's just like a fighter, basically, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if he had kind of a move set that made him like, just as an example, kind of like Pokemon Trainer. You know how Pokemon Trainer, you kind of switch forms? What if Mario was able to switch through some of the most popular captures in Odyssey?
That would be cool.
You know what I mean? Like, if you were Mario, but then you did, like, a certain combination, and then you switched to, like... I can't even think of what would be a good capture for a fight, though? Just, like, the frog, maybe. Or, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Like, that's a bad example, but...
Or the T-Rex, that'd be cool.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, if they...
Just a huge T-Rex just appeared.
Well, you know what? If they keep, like, Smash moves, that could be a Smash move. Yeah. If he, like, calls in the T-Rex, could you imagine?
Oh, that would be cool. I think it just suicide.
Yeah, you just blew it.
Oh man, forgot who I was for a second.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. That's so. I think that alone is gonna make this Smash really interesting. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a good way to handle it. I don't think it'd be fair to capture like other players, but if you think about it, oh my God, I hate that water.
Yeah.
If you think about it, in Odyssey, he can't capture everybody.
No, yeah.
You know,
There's a limit.
he can't capture like main characters. You know, so I think that would be a good way to handle it. Is if you could like change forms mid battle.
I agree.
So like
That'd be cool.
like I'm trying to think of some good captures that he has in Odyssey that would be actually helpful. Can you think of
Like
any?
the turtles, they have like a higher.
Oh
jump.
yeah, like a Koopa Kid or
The
something.
Koopa,
yeah,
Koopas.
that would not be bad at all. That'd be interesting, I think, because we've never seen a Mario enemy like that in Smash. Anyway,
Yeah,
right?
it'd be
I mean,
different.
have we? I mean,
No.
Bowser, but like
Bowser's the closest thing.
not like one of the regular ones, like a Goomba or something.
Or even using Bowser's kids.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
right. The Koopa Kids.
The
That
Koopa
would be
Kids.
that'd be really interesting. So
They all have like their different abilities in the game.
yeah, and they would. I think it'd be a good way to just kind of like force a bunch of characters into a game, but they're not independent characters. They don't
Yeah.
have to be like fully worked out as full characters. That's a good idea.
I like it.
Nintendo, hire us! I swear to God, that's a good idea. So, I mean, long story short, yeah, I'm very excited for the new Smash. I
Same
just
here.
want to see what they do. I feel like there's a lot of potential for new Kirby characters too. Because have you heard of Kirby Star Allies?
Oh,
The new Kirby
the
game
new
that came
Kirby
out?
game?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
I've heard, but I've never really seen it.
Oh, there's a demo, dude. You should download it on your Switch. There's
wow.
a demo for it. I mean, it's only like one level, but it's actually pretty fun.
I'll definitely check
It's
it out.
I actually have it. We might be able to play it later. I think you can play like co-op. It's like a big co-op like push, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like it's kind of cheesy and cute, but it's like Kirby style, you know, like that's the way it's supposed to be. Basically, you have like these hearts, and if you throw a heart at like one of the regular enemies, they become your friend.
Oh, what?
And then you're like on your team, and you can build up a team of 4 total, like Kirby and like 3 different enemies, and you can start like combining powers with each other
That's
to do
cool.
like special moves. Yeah, and it's
like a
nuts.
combo move almost.
Yeah, exactly. So like you can take someone's power like normal, but then like I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if you had like a water ability, like your water power, but then you took a fire enemy as your teammate, and then you combined, it would make like a big steam combo attack or something. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hear it.
So it's that was like the big new feature in this new Kirby game. So I feel like Kirby could like call some of the enemies in his game to be his friends, maybe in the new Smash.
That'd be a cool idea.
I mean, that's
Or
ambitious.
even as his, oh my gosh,
Are you kidding me?
man.
I had you. That's ridiculous. That's ambitious. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But they've also been working on it for so long that maybe they had this like up their sleeve the whole time. Because like maybe they knew Odyssey was gonna come out.
Yeah.
They knew Kirby was gonna come out. So maybe they've been adding this thing to Smash this
For a
entire
reason.
time.
Yeah.
And then they get us all hooked on these games. And then all of a sudden Smash comes out with all these new characters and all these new abilities. And it's just like the most amazing thing in the whole world.
Just imagine though the amount of work they're gonna have to do just to add, if they're gonna add new movesets to all of this.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how long have they been working on this one?
Yeah.
Like they've been holding Smash secret for so long. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like until the crazy reveal trailer that they kept secret right up until the last second. They never talked about it.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been working on it for a long time and keeping their mouths really shut.
Oh yeah. I mean, how long has the Switch been out, and how long is it gonna be till Smash
till
comes
it
out?
actually comes out? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I think when the Switch came out, everybody was already waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Oh god, I hate this map. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. I'm excited. Oh, one thing. I the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure they have to. But I'm curious how playing with one Joy-Con is gonna feel.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
really hope that you're able to do that. Like that you're able to just use one Joy-Con.
I feel like they would have to do that, especially with. You told me you can have like 8 players in the Wii U version.
Yeah.
They have to continue that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should.
You can connect 8 Joy-Cons to a Switch at one time. Like that was like the whole thing they bragged about is like 4 full controllers, or you split them into like 8 mini controllers for party games.
Yeah.
Well, this is the party game. Like, this is the party game everybody wants.
Yeah, they
you know?
definitely need to.
There's no way.
I can't imagine them expecting you to buy that many controllers just
Yeah.
to have fun with your friends.
Exactly. Like, I just barely got a second set of Joy-Cons. You know? So I can play 4-player games, but if you're going to make me use a full controller, like 2 Joy-Con controller
As one.
yeah, I have room for like 2 people. I don't have a pro controller. Like, I'm not trying to buy that many controllers just to play Smash with my friends. You know? I don't know. I think it feels like they have to do it that way. But also, I think they would have to kind of like simplify the controls a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the amount of combo maybe movesets you can do because...
Yeah, because like even just playing this one, there's enough like control to use 2 joysticks, a button pad, a D-pad, and triggers and bumpers. You know what I mean? Like almost all those buttons are used for something. So I think you'd be curious how they can simplify it for a Joy-Con without making it feel less what's the word? Like technical, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people that, you know, like you, that like this, if they make it too simple, you'll just be like, oh, it's too user-friendly again. I'm just going to go play Melee and sulk in the corner and not play the new Smash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the only concern I have with the Joy-Con theory, I guess I'm going to call it, is them simplifying it too much for it to work on one Joy-Con, you know?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think they might. Hopefully they don't just simplify it, but they maybe is the amount of buttons you really need to fully enjoy Smash. It's definitely that they should do right.
Yeah, I mean, it might need a little work, but I mean, you're basically just working with 1 joystick, 1 button pad, and like 2 shoulder buttons that are uncomfortable and nobody wants to press anyway.
Oh yeah.
You know, nobody wants to press the shoulder buttons on a Joy-Con.
I have small hands, and I complain. I can imagine the people
like me, like giant fucking meat hands. I can't like. I'll try to play Mario Kart back when I only had 2 Joy-Cons. I'll play Mario Kart with somebody, and even that is difficult. Like, I hate using those little things.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like you can't drift right or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, what's that other... Overcooked. Do you remember? We played Overcooked on my Switch. That's hard because the Joy-Cons are so tiny. I mean, for me at least.
Oh, for me it was even hard.
Yeah, so, like, I like the idea, and I'm not complaining about the design of the Switch at all. But using 1 Joy-Con is kind of difficult, and I'm curious to see how they handle it. You know? So, I don't know. I think that's just
for the most part, Nintendo doesn't disappoint, though.
No, they don't. They've been doing really well with the Switch. The Switch is amazing. I genuinely don't have complaints about it. I know it sounded like I was just bitching for 20 minutes, but I love my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I love mine.
But I want to see what they do with the new Smash. I'm just super interested. Like, I'm really excited. When was that? Did they even say around when it's supposed to be done?
I don't remember. Yeah,
I don't remember.
If they did. I don't know.
I don't even remember there being like a range, like a month or anything. It wouldn't be this year, right? We haven't seen anything for it.
Nah, I would hope it'd be like maybe even by August or something.
You
usually
think?
a lot of releases are done in August.
You think it'll be ready for this holiday? These holidays, 2018?
If they're working that hard with it, they should.
Huh.
But if they're trying to do some small fine tunings, maybe not.
Yeah, I feel like... Oh, yeah, you suck. I feel like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm worried it's just going to get pushed back. Like, they're trying too many things. I mean, if they're doing even half of the ideas we came up with today, it's already a lot of work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
is.
Like, there's a ton of things to implement and to work out and fix. I mean, so it's for a whole new console, too. Like, just that alone is going to be... I can't even imagine what that's like. So, I don't know, man. I think holidays this year is ambitious. Maybe we're just ignorant and we have no clue when it's supposed to come out. But I think the holidays is kind of ambitious.
It's too soon.
I really do. I mean, I want it to be. I agree that would be really nice, but I think if we don't want a rushed, unfinished product, I think we should expect to wait a little bit longer than that.
Definitely.
Just because, like we said, it's a. Oh my
yeah.
God! I thought I was gonna come back and get you. I can't believe you pulled that off. Oh man, that's frustrating.
Get wrecked.
Good Lord.
7.
7 what? You got 7 kills? Are you
Kills.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you weren't too far off though. 5.
Yeah, but whatever. This game, man, it's something else. It's way too technical for me, man. I'm not a competitive Smash player, that's for sure. Let's just say that. That's why I'm not switching off Kirby. I have no clue how to play anybody else. Oh, great, you're Marth again. Hold on. I don't want to play against these guys.
Oh yeah, true. We've been playing with them too long.
We got Dr. Mario.
Okay, there's someone new.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay,
Ooh, Bowser. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's I know we're still playing Smash, but let's get off Nintendo for a second. Have you heard anything about Overwatch lately? All the new stuff that they've been announcing?
No, not really. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I guess the most recent thing, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, is the Pink Mercy skin.
Oh yeah, man.
You know the breast cancer thing they're doing?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I feel like I know a lot of people I have at least heard people complain about it and like kind of make fun of it, I guess. But I think Overwatch is at a point in popularity where they can actually do some good, you know?
Yeah, especially because the gaming community is so big.
Yeah,
people that would definitely want to support. I mean, I'm gonna support. I'm gonna buy that skin for sure when I have the chance.
Yeah, exactly. When I have enough money, I'm for sure buying it too. And it's like, I think it's a really good idea just because, like, cosmetics in a video game.
They matter, man.
It's like something that people already spend so much money on in the first place. Like, people are already willing to dish out that cash for something so, like, seemingly, like, not game-changing.
Yeah, and I'll be the first to say I'm a sucker for a new skin.
Oh, yeah, no, me too. But, like, that's what I'm saying. It's such a good idea. It's, like, it's something that everybody's going to want already. And then, to make the money actually go to a charity, something good, I think that's a really good move on Blizzard's part.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a really good idea. The skin is dope.
Oh, it's
sweet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how long they've had this in the works because, like, it's really cool and it's probably gonna sell like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And they have like T-shirts and stuff too. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I think I saw one T-shirt that they had.
Yeah, they have like a couple things in their merch store for it too that also donate to charity, which I think is pretty neat.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice of them.
Yeah, right. I think that's a really cool thing. Like, in the midst of their crazy success that they have right now with Overwatch, like with Overwatch League and just like the crazy amount of money that's getting pumped into this game.
Yeah.
They still like stopped and said, like, what can we do good with this, like, power, basically? You know what I mean? They have such a big popularity right now that's like legitimate power in our community.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, I think that's really cool. But what else was I gonna tell you about Overwatch? The new, I don't know if it's on the PTR yet, but the stuff they're thinking of doing to Symmetra. Have you heard anything about this?
Symmetra, no.
Yeah, so they're trying to change her, but like really drastically, like crazy, like pull her out of support type changes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty brave move if they're trying to do that.
Yeah, no, they're trying to make her like it's got a similar feel like her new abilities that they've talked about. I mean, none of this is final and it's not in the PTR yet.
Yeah.
But it was Jeff, not Jeff Kaplan, but the other Jeff. I forget his name. Jeff something. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
You know who I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
The other, like, developer. he was posting on the forums and just like dumped a bunch of information about what they're doing with Symmetra. So basically, what they're gonna do is, I mean, I'm probably butchering this and getting some of it wrong, but this is the general idea. They're trying to take her not her teleporter, her turrets, and make them so they like shoot out before they deploy. Like she doesn't have to walk up to a wall and place them. She can like shoot them in a straight line, and then wherever they land, they build.
Oh man!
So you can like shoot them across the map, like in a straight line, super far, and then they'll build right there.
That'd be really awesome. What's that map?
Temple of Anubis. That's what I'm picturing in my head.
That's a good one. That sounds a good one.
What were you gonna
Widow
say?
killed.
King's Row.
Yes,
King's Row.
King's Row.
Yeah, no, I know.
That little entrance right there. Like, even if you don't have to get close, you could just
focus
on those walls right there.
Any like long distance choke point is gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Getting your turrets behind your enemies. So that was one big thing they were talking about, and then let's just keep playing. I can talk and do this at the same time. So that, and then the turrets are also, I mean, this is still subject to change, but they were going to change the health. You know how the turrets are only like 1 health right now?
Yeah.
They were going to change the health to like 30.
Oh, man.
So they're a little bit stronger.
It takes effort to like get rid of them.
Exactly.
That's good.
But they were going to reduce the amount she has to like 3, I think. Because you know how she can have like 6 right now?
Yeah.
I think they're going to drop it down to like 3 just to kind of balance it. So that's the big change, the turrets. I'm trying to remember, because I remember the really big ones, but there was a change to her gun too. I want to say they're trying to move away from like the tracking type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like her gun like auto aims and you barely have to do anything.
Yeah, because that's really OP.
Yeah, I think they said something about moving away from that. It would be more of like a straight beam. Like you would have to kind of aim it, and it was a little more range too.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it takes like actual effort to do damage as Symmetra.
Kind of like Zarya.
Yeah. Some people said that she's basically like a Zarya now. Yeah, basically like that. It's just kind of like a beam weapon instead of like that tracking beam. Now what else? Oh, they're gonna move her teleporter to like a regular ability. So like her E ability.
Yeah.
But it's like after reading it, the best way I can describe it is kind of like imagine Reaper's Shadow Step, but everybody on your team can do it at the same time.
Oh.
So like when you place your teleporter, it can be like off in the distance, like Reaper does, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you do it, the entrance appears right in front of you, and the exit is way over wherever you placed it.
That'd be really awesome.
And
actually.
it's like a really short term, like a couple seconds or something that it's open.
So you don't have to wait to have like your ult fully charged to use your teleporter.
Right. It's just like a normal ability, and it only lasts for a couple seconds. But like your whole team can run through it if you're like grouped up. And they were talking about sending things through it that weren't team members, like a Junkrat tire. Or like a diva ult mech, like exploding. So just like the crazy, I feel like the crazy sneak attacks you can pull off with that are going to be
sweet. Yeah, you can pop an ult, from there. That'd be awesome.
Exactly.
You wouldn't really see it coming.
Yeah, so like Symmetra just pops her teleporter behind everybody, and then you throw your Junkrat tire through it. Like
that'd be awesome.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be pretty nuts. And then there's one more. Oh, so they're gonna get rid of shield generator. Like that's just not a thing.
Yeah.
And then her ult is I have trouble understanding it a little bit still, and they might change it, but from what I understood, it's basically like a shield. You know how like her current E is like a shield that kind of moves? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Her new ult that they're working on is like that, except it's stationary. You just like place it, but it's like it's oh god damn it! It's like infinite. Imagine like an infinite plane across the entire map.
Wow,
that's a shield.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, that's it was really hard to understand what they were describing, but that's what I got out of it. It was like this giant, like infinite plane that just cuts the map in half, and it has like 4,000 health or some crazy shit.
At this
And
point, do you think they're just making her too strong, though?
I don't know. It kind of feels that way, but at the same time, like if her weapon is weak enough or like the teleporter is short enough, I feel like they can balance it. The ideas are pretty crazy. Oh, come on. Ugh. Like the ideas themselves are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I think they can balance it, honestly. Like it feels interesting. It doesn't feel like game breaking. It just feels like we don't know how to handle it yet.
Yeah.
You know?
And it takes a while for, like, when a new character comes out, you have to get used to that character. So I feel like it'll be the same thing. People will have to just play her to get used to it.
It just takes time. People are gonna throw a fit about it, I'm sure, but it sounds interesting to me. I think it's gonna be a really cool addition because Symmetra, as she is now, kind of sucks. You know, if I'm gonna be honest, like nobody wants to play her. People that pick her usually pick her to troll people, and when people pick Symmetra, people get really upset. They're like, "Oh, you're just throwing. Like, pick somebody else. Oh my god! Like, what a trash pick." Yeah, exactly, because nobody likes or respects Symmetra at all.
Nah.
So I think it's important. I think Blizzard really wants everyone to play everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they like it when it's like the same 6 heroes getting picked all the time by everyone. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of see. I think it's kind of like what we're talking about Nintendo. We just kind of have to...
Just wait and find out.
Yeah, we kind of have to wait and just trust and, you know, hope it turns out okay. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be an adjustment for sure. But, you know, a welcome one. Did you see that? Did Mario just stand there and wait to die?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he was standing, like, underneath the map on, like, the old platform, just taunting until he died.
Until he died.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just saw. Wow. Yeah. Oh, and then the new anniversary event's coming up, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's coming back around. The anniversary, it's like the 2nd anniversary now. Or was this the 2nd, right? You would call this the 2nd anniversary?
Yeah, the 2nd anniversary.
Yeah. The event's coming back around. Did you see anything about that or no?
Are they adding anything different from the first anniversary?
The only new thing I've seen is this like pirate skin for Junkrat.
Ooh.
It's pretty neat. I can actually I'll pull it up really quick after this match. I can show it to you. It's pretty neat looking, but other than that, I think it's just they're bringing back all the old stuff. You know what I mean? Like they released like a short little video announcing it, and it was Junkrat and Roadhog doing their dance emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'm dead. Doing their dance emotes, but as they did the emotes, they were like cycling through all the event skins.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every second it would switch and they would show like the Christmas skin or like the Halloween skin, you know, like all of the event skins. And then there was just like a caption that said all brawls and event skins available for like a certain amount of time.
Yes.
So I don't know if they're doing anything new except for that one Junkrat skin that I saw, but it looks like they're just bringing back all the brawls, all of the skins from all the events.
I hope so, because there's some that I missed out on that I'd definitely like to get.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a big thing for... Oh my god, how do you keep winning this? That's ridiculous. I think that's a big draw. I think that's a big thing for a lot of people is like, you know, oh, I missed this holiday, or like I played a bunch and I never got this skin that I wanted. Mm-hmm. Now it's like,
well, here you go, guys.
Yeah, exactly. The 2nd anniversary event is going to be like, you can get all that stuff again because you missed it. Sorry. I mean, you missed it the first time, you know?
Yeah.
Here, before we start, let me pull that up for you.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see that for sure.
It's like a really short video that they used to announce it. Here. The sound might actually come through a little bit too. Look. Here, I'll go full screen. See, it's cycling through all the skins. But there's that
That's
pirate one. Did you
sweet.
see it?
Yeah, that one in the end.
Yeah. That's like the only new one. The rest of these are old, but that one right there is the new one.
And I love Junkrat. That's probably my second favorite character.
And that's all it is. Let me go back and see what it says exactly, because that's pretty much all it told us is like anniversary and then things that are available. See, look. Past seasonal items and brawls are back. That's it.
That's
all it says.
That's not enough.
So I feel like they're going to kind of do what they did with Uprising.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have more stuff. They're just not telling us until it happens. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like bringing back all of the old brawls and skins at the same time.
That's pretty hyped up.
Yeah, that's already a lot of stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you playing Jigglypuff or what are you doing?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's go Sheik.
Ooh, think you're cool, huh? I'm changing my color, green. So that's gonna be cool. I also heard it's gonna have another free weekend.
Okay.
So if you're listening or watching and you don't own Overwatch for some reason, and now's your chance to play it and get hooked and then spend all your money on it afterwards. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing a free weekend during the event.
They should.
I think that'd be a really good idea, especially with all of the brawls being available at once.
Yeah, people will get to see what Overwatch is capable of.
Yeah, like how much fun you get during the seasonal events, because that's like I honestly think that's like half the fun of Overwatch is like all the events that happen.
Especially
you know what I mean?
Like Lucio Ball, that was my stuff right there.
Oh, I know, right? Like I just get so hyped over those little events, or like the little. I really like the the PvE ones. Like Junkenstein's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that one's awesome.
Like even this most recent one, freaking Retribution. Oh my god, it was so cool, so well done. I think them slowly adding little story missions like that is the way to go.
Yeah,
because we're never gonna get a full story.
Nah, that'd be too much work.
Yeah, and they don't make animated shorts fast enough. So I think, giving us another place to get story from and like unique gameplay as well, I think it's just genius.
Yeah,
I really like it. It's a good move. But that's just that's why Overwatch is gonna pretty much dominate forever, I think.
Oh yeah, it's not going away.
I mean, maybe not forever, but a while. Like
a long
it's
time.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Especially with the people that are competitively in the game.
Oh yeah, Overwatch League is such a legitimate thing. Do you ever watch any Overwatch League?
Yeah, I watch them here and there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I watch them religiously, but I get a pretty good steady watch of League games whenever I can. Like if I get the notification they're live and I'm not busy, you best believe I'm turning that shit on. It's just so cool. I feel like esports is like a really interesting thing that's exists in our world now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like years ago, and not even that many years ago, but like tournaments and stuff were like really small and like unheard of. Like it was really niche groups, and now like esports is a legitimate industry. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like there are people playing video games professionally, making a decent living doing so.
And before, like you would say, "Oh, I'm a professional gamer." That wasn't a big thing. That they would just think that you were joking around.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "Oh yeah, okay. What do you really do?"
Yeah.
But now you could say that, and that's like a legitimate job, and you're like famous, and you're like contracted on teams, and it's like
all these crazy cool sponsorships for like
it's like
headsets.
It's like regular sports. Esports is so like an established thing now. It's crazy. It honestly boggles my mind. And what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about Overwatch League, but I forgot. I think one thing that like solidified esports in my mind was just like how much it costs to own an Overwatch League team. It's like in the millions and millions of dollars. Have you ever heard that?
That?
No, that was like a thing in the like the startup of the first season of Overwatch. To like buy a team or start a team, you had to pay Overwatch League like millions of dollars.
crazy.
on top of like starting to pay players and coaches and establishing your team on your own.
Oh my gosh.
You have to just buy into Overwatch League for millions of dollars. It's crazy. And like I forget which team it is. I'm probably gonna get it wrong and just get like barbecued, but one of the teams is owned by the owner of the Patriots, the football team. The owner of the Patriots was like, you know what, this is a real thing, and I should own one of these teams. And he bought an Overwatch League team.
Man, if I had the money for it, I would too.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That'd be cool.
That's what made it so legitimate to me. It was like, oh, like actual sports people are buying into this because they know it's a real thing. But that's just that was just what made Overwatch League so crazy to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I feel about Overwatch League.
I love Overwatch. It's one of my go-to games right now.
Oh no, I know. Same here.
Man, 90 kills. Let me just finish off with 100 real quick.
You want to do one more?
One more.
One more? Okay, we can do one more. I was gonna say we should wrap it up pretty soon, but we can do one more. That's a good amount of time. You're not gonna get 10 kills in one match.
Yeah,
you need to up the stock.
Would I?
Right? Because
No, I can get it if I kill you guys all.
you would literally have to get almost all the kills.
Challenge accepted.
All right, we'll see. This is the last one we're doing.
Oh man, I didn't switch either.
Ha!
Oh well, I can do it.
This is the last one we're doing too. If you don't get it, then you're gonna not have 100 kills on the live stream. That's just something you're gonna have to live with.
I can make it happen, guys. Believe in me.
I'm gonna purposely get punched by Mario and jump off the map, just so you don't get the kills.
Screw you. I have to kill you at least twice and kill them each 4 times, all stocks.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, see how crazy those numbers are? See, I already took a Yoshi kill.
No, that means I have to kill you 3 times.
Yeah, we'll see. I'd laugh if you didn't even win. You're trying to get all the kills, and I, like, beat you. Can you imagine?
I don't imagine that.
I imagine it. That's, like, all I have going in my head right now.
I'd be really mad if that happened. Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on.
Dude, double kill. It's happening, guys.
Oh, calm down.
The Sheik. Got that Mario kid with needles.
Okay, okay. Calm down. We're not done yet. Come on.
This cheesy music, though. It's not really hyping me up at all. I would need some Final Destination music.
Do you think what was one of the first games that kind of really started the esports scene? Would you say it was this game?
I think Melee, man.
Melee
Grew.
was really big in the pro scene, you know, right? Like
it's still going on.
Right, but I'm trying to think of what was like first. I mean, I know gotcha. I know League of Legends has a huge pro scene.
One of the biggest.
Yeah, and they were doing did you seriously just kill them both?
Yeah.
What in the world? Are you going to pull this off?
I think so.
I know League has a huge like esports scene. Like their finals were just as big with big arenas and stuff before I even knew that was a thing. You know? So do you think League was maybe one of the first ones?
I wouldn't say the first.
I'm trying to think.
Because I know
Melee. Oh no! What about CS:GO? What about Counter-Strike? Counter-Strike had a huge pro scene, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was probably one of the earlier. Good lord, you're actually gonna get all the kills! I swear to God. Yeah, Counter-Strike had a huge pro scene.
Oh my gosh, I slipped.
Oh,
guys,
you didn't make 100, did you? I'm gonna laugh at you so hard.
I got 98. Dang it.
Oh, you blew it, dude. That's it. That's the end of the podcast. We're not going any farther.
98 kills, guys. Hey, but I was close.
So let me finish my point really quick though.
Yeah.
It was probably CS:GO, huh? CS:GO or Counter-Strike in general was like really old in the pro scene.
Yeah.
It could
be one of the first. I don't know if it would be the first, but one of the first.
Is Counter-Strike older than Melee and League of Legends?
Not than League.
Not older than League of Legends.
No, but it's definitely I think around the same as Melee.
I feel like the graphics are pretty similar.
Yeah,
honestly,
they're definitely on the
so
same
It
wall.
probably is around the same time as Melee, but you think League of Legends is older than that?
Yeah, but yet again, taking the fact that Melee came out in 2001, it didn't really go in the pro scene until like I think 3 years or 2 years after.
True.
So maybe it did. CS:GO was first.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I guess we'll have to look it up to find out, but that's probably for a later time.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to look up that statistic. So if you want to leave a comment or something correcting us on our ignorance because we don't know anything, that'd be much appreciated. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram. Links are going to be down below. And
we'll definitely see you guys next Tuesdays. We always podcast or we stream on Tuesdays on 4 p.m. Central.
Right, 4 p.m. Central. We'll be here every Tuesday.
Anything else you want to add before that?
No, I think that's about it.
Alrighty, guys.
Just, see you then. Peace out.
Bye.